Hey everybody, Twisted Christian. Today I'm going to be discussing the Thai Baht. And one of those things, we've discussed this on this channel before, and other people like Currency 365 and Benny's talked about the Thai Baht as far as it, is it going to revalue, or is it going to surge, or is it going to go up as far as the exchange rate? How does it relate to the global reset? And is it one of those things, is it one of those currencies that we need to hold on to or to purchase? So we're going to discuss those things. But before we get into that, I'd like to thank you guys for your support on the Patreon. Every dollar helps. The link is down below in the description. If you want to support this channel and what we do here and watching the global reset and getting the most important information out there as we watch the global reset take place. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and get into is I'm going to get into the Thai Baht, and I'm just going to read a little bit of this article because you guys, I want everybody to understand that we don't know how all these things are going to take place, and I don't know how this relates to what's coming, so there's only speculation. Alright, and I find this very interesting because they keep saying that the Thai Baht is surging, but the exchange rate hasn't changed. So just to read a couple articles here. Here's another sign Thailand's central bank is struggling to contain Baht surge. Thailand foreign exchange reserves jumped to a record, a sign of the central bank struggling to restrain a surging Baht. The reserves climbed to 222.5 billion in the week through October 5th, a Bank of Thailand statement showed Friday. That puts them at the highest levels going back to 1992. The baht has strengthened more than 9% against the dollar in the past year, making it the best performer in emerging markets. It shrugged off a periodic Bank of Thailand intervention against excessive swings, an interest rate cut in August, and steps against short-term inflows. Speculation is growing. The country may be added to a currency watch list in a forthcoming U.S. report on foreign exchange policies of major trading partners. Such a step would complicate currency and monetary policy, Citi Research said in a report. The U.S. on October 25th said it will suspend some trade benefits for the Asian nation, which some analysts interpret as a warning shot. The central bank next reviews borrowing costs on November 6th, with 9 of 16 analysts in Bloomberg survey expecting a 25 basis points reduction to 1.25%. More cuts will help the economy, said Berwin, chief economist at Bangkok Bank. This is when you need it the most, considering the weak economy, the very strong baht, and falling inflation. Alright, so one of the things that I noticed what they said is that they're trying to restrain the Thai baht from surging. Right? I guess even threats from the United States. I'm not sure how really accurate that is, but that just all remains to be seen. And just before we go into anything else, I just want to point out Thailand's gold reserves. It's about 154 tons of gold. Now, on a scale compared to other countries, they're very, very low, right? The United States has like 8 tons, and then it goes all the way down. I think Turkey has over 300 tons. And so they're actually pretty low on the list. And then here's an article just from back a couple of months ago. The Thai baht outperforms Asian currency peers on Fed's dovish turn. All right, so it's a very high-performing currency. All right, just going to read a couple more headline news here. As Thailand's baht surges, rice farmers feel the pain. Another rate cut won't curb the Thai baht's jump, central banker says. Strong Thai baht could impact imports currency. Most Asians' units firm. Thai baht hits over 6-year high. Thailand looks to rein in baht as it hits the 6-year high. Gold, a new headache for Thailand's central bank as baht surges. Stronger baht has affected Malaysia trade, and voided Thailand admits ahead of Asian summit. Alright, so they're really concerned about it being too strong. And that's one of the things is that, when it comes to the global reset, we have to look at it, where does it fit in with the dinar? Is this something that's going to hit before the dinar, or is it going to come after the dinar? How does gold and their resources fit into all that? Because they're very strong in their oil and their minerals, and they have a little bit of gold, but for the country, for the size of the country, your economy is pretty strong. So is that one of those things that, okay, if this currency, how far would it actually jump? All right, so it's still at 3 cents, right? 0.03 cents. It hasn't moved, last 6, 7 months. And so when it comes to putting the pieces together, this is one of those investments that I'm taking a look at. I probably will try to get some because I don't know what's going to happen. Is that something that could go before? Could it go up to 50 cents? Is this something like kind of like a penny stock? Well, maybe the exchange rate will go from 3 cents to 50 cents before the revaluation, where you can still make a lot of money. And why are they trying to restrain it so much? That is it really going to hurt their economy that bad? It's going to hit imports, exports, and so forth because of the region. Is the whole entire Asian market going to change? Does this relate anything to the China trade deal? If they get something signed and the full trade deal's in effect, a lot of these Asian countries, are they going to be forced into going to some type of gold-backed standard or some type of new system like they had before? So that all remains to be seen. But one of my goals is, because to me, the dinar, as far as currency, is the best investment, because I know for sure that it's something that is going to change. Kim Clement's talked about it very many times, prophetically speaking. He doesn't really mention any other currencies. That doesn't mean that everything surrounding what's supposed to happen with the global reset, that doesn't mean that other currencies won't change in value. But I still think it's the best value. But for me, I'm trying to get to a point of financial freedom before the revaluation even takes place or the global reset takes place. So I do look for those opportunities. So you guys tell me what you think about the Thai baht. Do you think, is it something that you have invested in? Are you going to invest in it? What are your thoughts on their economy, their currency, and how could all this play a role? There are people out there that have their opinions on the Thai baht, but and to me, this is just kind of like a penny stock, because I don't really see it being equal to the dollar, but it very well could go from 3 cents to 50 cents, and that's just like, for me, that's just like any stock. But maybe maybe they'll allow it to slowly go up, or maybe they'll just keep trying to restrain it until the whole entire world system goes over to the new system, right? In the global currency reset. Maybe I'll go ahead and purchase some, just a little bit, and just to see how maybe it all works out, and just being a part of this whole thing of trying to be financially independent and look for the best investments and look for things that could potentially take off before the global reset. So will the Thai baht have a breakout and surge? And the second question of that, will it happen before this whole entire global reset? Maybe the central bank is trying to make it look like it's, hey, we're going to start, all these different currencies are going to start changing in value to make it look like, hey, the system does still work. I don't know. I try to look at this from many different standpoints, but I want to let you people know out there that this is what they're talking about. And if you haven't seen it, or if you haven't got any, it might be something to consider, to think about, trying to reach that point of financial freedom before the global reset takes place, and that way you can have more room to invest in other things and invest in other currencies, and get to a place when all this takes place. By the time the old system falls and the new system takes place, we hope to be at a stage where we never have to worry about anything for the rest of our lives, and the lives of our family, our children, our grandchildren. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.